To learn how to make it in the music business, students at Chaffey College star in this video. These are some of the excerpts from the 25-minute skit written by Deborah Johnson, their instructor.
One day to become a professional musician, so he pulls out his trumpet and starts practicing 2 hours a day. Doesn't take long until he feels like he's ready for his first gig. So he gets up on the phone and calls Lenny, his friend, who's also an agent.
I'm ready to go. My chops are happening, man. I've never been so better. Listen to this solo I just wrote.
Right now for your beat for you. We'll do it. Come next Thursday.
Joe prepared 3 songs, all showing different styles and ranges, and went that week to record with Buzz. Buzz put the accompaniment tracks together and produced Joe's demo. Joe took his demo to Lenny, who quickly got a Saturday night gig for Joe at another club in town.
Hey Joe, I've got another gig for you on Saturdays.
At this point, Joe decided he wanted to put his own band together. He felt he knew enough about the business that he could not only book gigs through Lenny, but start booking some gigs himself. He had also played with enough groups that he understood he'd need to have his own music charts and set orders, which he worked hard to put together.
Man, it feels so good to have my own band now. I'm the leader of the group and I'm making more money, dollar bills. I just got to make sure all my players show up to each gig, man. Yeah.
It didn't take long until Joe was able to quit his day job at the post office and do his music full time. He was working 5 to 6 nights a week and booking in some studio jobs, playing on albums and film scores. He joined the union and started getting his pension and welfare funds put in his retirement account. Rhythm, Joe's girlfriend, was a singer and tambourine player. She saw how much Joe was working and asked him if she could join his band. Joe was hesitant at first, but when Rhythm got the blues, he let her in. Fred set up a meeting with Slim, Rhythm, and Buzz to start reviewing songs for Rhythm's first album. They wanted to release it in the fall months, so they needed to start reviewing songs as soon as possible.
We need to set up a meeting so we can decide which song we're going to release first. You, Slim, and Buzz.
Sure.
Rhythm heard that it would be a good thing for her to start her own publishing company for her original songs, and she set up I Got Rhythm Songs under ASCAP, her recording rights organization.
Fred, I started IGRS, short for I Got Rhythm Songs. Hopefully I can keep some of my publishing. I registered my name with ASCAP.
Smart, Rhythm, real smart.
Fred, Slim, and Buzz reviewed over 100 songs for Rhythm's first album and decided on 10 of them. With another 4 of Rhythm's original songs, they would record 14 songs and choose 10 for release.
I think we came up with some hit songs, don't you think?
Yeah. Just wait till we can do it.
As soon as the songs were chosen, Fred hired an arranger, Scat, to work alongside Buzz on the production.
Hey, Skit, can you fit in this job for me? I need some.
I'm available anytime. Especially if it's Rhythm's project. I don't get to see her much anymore. yeah, I'll do it.
They booked in 2 days for laying down all the basic band
I want you to
tracks.
focus on your music full time now, Rhythm. You need to quit your day job, and we'll be very busy the next couple of months with interviews, touring, and thinking about your next project. I'll give you this advance of $50,000 to help you with your expenses. That will be deducted from your first album sales.
Rhythm contacted Clink, her business manager, and told him about the advance and asked him to help her with the budget.
Clink, I need some help. I have this chunk of money, more than I've ever made in a year, and I want to make sure my bills are paid and I don't end up in deep trouble if my career doesn't take off.
I need all these players to sign these contracts. They're standard union contracts to include your health and your welfare benefits.
Hey, you talking to me? Talking to me? Ah, thanks, Fred. I like it when you think things are done right, bro.
The session went well and they recorded all 14 songs in the 2 days. They played 6 of the songs with pre-recorded sample drum loops and had no trouble staying together as they all had the drum loop feed through their headphones.
Does anyone need anything else in the mix or hearing through the phone?
Man, you can type in here more drums. And more keyboards.
Buzz was able to give the guitar a different mix than the drummer, as they each needed to hear different things in the mix.
Get your album on Amazon.com. We need to send a number of copies as well, and they will be another distributor to split up.
Fred and Slim worked closely with Benny to get the radio play going. Pat had also sent a number of pre-release copies for reviews in magazines, and they were already getting some good reviews in Music Connection and Billboard.
Each of the students plays an important part of the team it takes to launch a career in the music business. From the artist to the manager to the agent to the producer, they all are needed to make things real.